Alright, so we're back on the main profile now. This is a re-recording. I recorded the whole damn episode in fine detail, and I get done and I check the video and there's no freaking audio. There was audio for the last video, but this video just decided, oh, nope, no audio. So, let's go over all of it again. Fun. Alright, so starting off, we will go over the mammoth again. Alright, 50% chance. Mace stun. Mace stun seems to be 90%. This is more of like 20% from my experience. Hardly ever works. I definitely would not trust it if I needed to get a stun off. Okay, so we've moved the habitats around. Everything is level 4. Everybody is level 10. We have the health boost, the nature boost, I mean, and what it does is it has a radius, and it shows you the radius. Ironically, you can't see the freaking radius when you actually bring it over, and it just hides and blends in with the habitats, so you can't see where the radius is going. But basically, the fucking radius is, I believe that if this was moved over 1, that this would be a 5 space gap. I believe that when I zoomed in on my mobile, there were 5 spaces I haven't moved over. And what it does is, if it was here in the middle, it would get everything except for these corners, and it would pretty much get all this shit. Now, how I have it is getting more. So I'm getting all of these. I'm getting every single one of these. And this one. So you can see 10%. 10%. 10%. I'm getting 10% every freaking one of these and this one. That ain't bad for one damn nature boost, man. We have it working. We have it working to the best of its ability. The shock factor is gone now, but I discovered that this was a max capacity of 2. That's bullshit, man. And it cost 10 freaking million. Cost 2 days to make, cost 2 more days to upgrade. It's freaking insanity. So, as you see, we get 7,500. We get 7,500 all the freaking time. We talked about how this was scam bullshit. So, I get gold like 20 times a day. I collect like 20 freaking times a day. And you can collect them when it's 25% of your maximum gold. So, I'm collecting like 20 times a day. And it took me like 2 days. And even yesterday, like a day and a half ago, there was an event where it was 2 times more likely, or what you did get was 2 times more effective at filling this up. And I still didn't fill it up. Anyway, once we get done merging this crap, we're going to merge more Tarzapes. I think we need 5. We still have 5 vacancies for Tarzapes, so we're going to breed 5 more, and we're going to use that to fill these out. The bottom line is I'm buying him one way or another. I'm going to get him or I'm going to buy him. Now look at this bullshit. This is a fucking relic box, man. I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be on Facebook, but this is a freaking relic box on mobile. This game is so fucking bullshit. This is 100. This is 120. I don't know what they're trying to give you on Facebook, but you have 220 fucking cells right here on the mobile. Let's see here. Everything's pretty much the same. These are going to level 4. These are level 4 now. This is level 4. I had to wait until last night to hit 26 so that I could make that level 4. These have been upgraded, so I can go to 40 now. He can go to 40. He can go to, these 2 epics that I have can go to 40 now. As you can see, I can feed him. I do not know, man. 13,000. So that is right now. That is 140,000, assuming cost didn't go up. Obviously, cost is going to go up. So that's 140,000. Probably 250,000 food to get him to level 40. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I'm not worried about getting Musu up. Not too worried about it. I mean, Musu water. I haven't really met anybody that was strong against water, like anybody. So there's what is it? Nature is the only one really that's resistant to water. So I mean, Musu is stronger, but then again, he's not stronger. His you know what? Let's fucking do this right. Where is it? Let's do this right. Where are you? So let's talk stats here. Musu level 40. Okay, so that's Musu at level 40. Shit. Okay. Alright, let's get the other one up here. Okay, that is not fucking helpful. There you are. Come on, load. Okay, so Musu level 40. This guy level 40. Speed is higher. HP is surprisingly the same. Huh. They were a lot closer than I thought. This must be wrong. Speed is a big deal, though. Let's see. We have not learned Mass Shield yet. I would not learn that anyway. This guy cannot take a hit. He gets wrecked. Thunder is a very used skill, and he gets wrecked by thunder. Now see though, if I get this skill right here, that could be different. Because he has no regeneration right now. Water damage, garbage. Garbage, these are garbage. I'm gonna get mass regeneration. And I'm definitely gonna get it because the mammoth cannot always, he is my only crowd control right now. That is the problem. If I get mass regeneration, I can use his crowd control, then use regeneration, and then have him, instead of needing to do Fossil Rush, he can then use Ancient Wall. So I am much more covered. Then everybody has Ancient Wall. Everybody has regeneration going. What does he get later on? Garbage. May get regeneration. Man, this is fucking garbage, bro. We will probably get this. This could be a very powerful skill because it heals as well. And if we're trying to fight people 10 and 15 levels above us, we're going to need all the healing we can get combined with our regeneration. Now, you know what? I did not want to go to the AoE shield on the one hand because look at the fucking cooldown, bro. That is not cool. But then again, you know, I'm not fighting people my own level. I never am. I'm always pushing ahead. So it might not be so bad. I'm planning on getting Reptile and Demise, so that won't be a problem. I'll be using speed runes Reptile, Demise, General Thetis. So I'll either be robbing all their stamina so they can't do anything to me, or I will be boosting myself by 300% and then just killing them all in one AoE. And that's how I'm going to do it from now on. Let's see here. Well, I am glad to learn that they are very close. As far as skills go, flooding does the same thing that cleaning whirlpool does, so there's really no need for cleaning whirlpool. We might switch that over to mass shield. However, cleaning whirlpool, depending on where we put him in our turn order, could get rid of. I don't know if freeze has. I don't know if there's ever a resistance to freeze, getting freeze more than once. But if there is, we can use it for that. The AoE stun is where we really use this at. Now, granted, there's no point with just one AoE stun user, but if we had another AoE stun user, we could AoE stun, they would come off of CD, then Musu would be ready, we would use another cleaning whirlpool, and then we would use another AoE stun. So, we could keep doing that. Not endlessly, we do have a cooldown, but we could do that at least, you know, at least more than once, twice, so. Yep. Just for the hell of it, since we're here. 22. Yeah, they stay the same, exactly the same, all the way from start to finish. So, although I have no plans on sticking with epics. Oh my god, yeah, I have no plans on sticking with epics. But for now, it'll do. Let's see, we talked about, right now we are using Haze and Mercenate going for Drop Elemental. Drop Elemental will be going with Razfish, and we will be using that to try to get Ledovic. I guess I need to pull him up. I talked about so fucking much in the video, man. Can you tell how annoying this is to re-record all of this? Okay, so we're going with Ledovic because we can't figure out how the hell to get for him. Matter of fact, where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you for him? Nothing. There's nothing. So I need a monster with freeze. Obviously. Since we can't get Furhim, who is way better, we are gonna go with this guy. Look at these stats. These are very good stats for an epic. Certainly better than the garbage. I don't remember what the other guy's stats were, but pretty good life, pretty good power and speed. Let's get into the skills. All of his skills are both. They are stun and freeze. We get to choose which one we want. The rest of them are pretty heavy damage. It's all damage. Nothing we want. None of these are AoE. That is the problem. That's where Furhim is way better. Furhim is fast. Furhim is tanky, I believe. Furhim definitely has power, and he has a fuck ton of crowd control. So, yeah. What we could do, and what we probably will do, is we will probably give this guy speed runes. Probably give him at least one speed rune. I have some. We will show you all that in a minute. And, we'll get him and Musu sped up so they can go first. And by going first, I have the ability to boost my mana's power for the AoE, something I have not been able to do so far, which has greatly hurt me. Really, really hurt me. It's hurt me really bad having Musu go second. And we can, if he's fast enough, we can use all of these fucking freezes, because he gets several different ones, to try and freeze at least 2 people. So, we will be keeping them under control. Ice Age Island, no idea where that is, no idea where that is. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And his stun and freeze. he's very strong. He's you know what, man? Fuck this shit. Just for the hell of it. God knows, it's a pain in the ass. But let's find him. Where is he? He has to be here, right? Alright. So let's take a look at for him. Alright, the power's a little lacking. Everything else, he seems to be on Musu. Equal with Musu here. The life is decently high. I tell you what, though, if you're trying to fight a Furham that is level 40 when you're level 30, it is fucking impossible. At least with 2 epics. It's very intimidating either way. So his skills, chance to freeze, chance to stun. That's decent. He could be, he could make up for our inability to use Ancient Wall if we needed to get regeneration on ourselves. Then we have the 90% sounding one. The 90% sounding one. And this is really handy right here. I found myself wanting to use this several times, but I have not had the ability to remove negative status effects. However, if I'm the same fucking level as them, hopefully that I will never have a need to use this, so I may not get it. And then we have just more of the same all the way up. Let's see, his ultimate is not Mega Freeze, May Freeze, and it gives the shield. So he's a one-trick pony. The same shit over and over again, but very useful skills. Seems like we could only get him on sale. Which is not good, man. It's a pain in the ass. Okay, I believe we've covered everything now. I don't know if these stack or not. In a few days, when I have some fucking time and hopefully some damn money. Although I'm about to drop 4 more million on this shit, because it's about time to start breeding legendaries. I'm not just gonna breed one, so I'm gonna have to make another one right now. So I'm gonna start saving. Tomorrow I'll begin the 2-day freaking process to make my second one. But anyway, in a few days, probably 5 days, the way it's looking, we will try putting a second one here and see if it works. They are 10% each, and if they do stack, you can bet your fucking ass that there's going to be 4 of them here. If they don't stack, then obviously there's only going to be 2. We're only going to buy 2 of them. We'll move this down, and 1 will be here. And that'll cover everything else. This shit right here will be moved out. All of this is eventually going to be moved out. We're going to have more nature habitats. Depending on how much we get from Legends, we may swap this island out entirely with legendary habitats. So all of these will be legendary habitats, and this shit will be a legendary boost instead of a nature boost. This will probably move over here, or over here. If we do it over here, we're gonna need more nature boosts. Probably. I saw an interesting island. I came across it by accident, kind of, sorta, and they were just using the colors of the islands to set their shit up. I thought that was really interesting. I mean, because it made so much sense, you know. Let's see. So this would be nature. This would be earth. This would be dark. This would be metal or dark. This would be, I think this was dark. This was metal. I don't remember exactly. I think this one was earth. But anyway, it made fucking sense. You could tell that they were in the right spot. And I just thought, oh, you know what? That's yeah, I can see myself doing that. She had so much space, man. There was so much extra space. So I don't know what the deal with that was, but all of she had all of the temples on the island. Each island had their own temple. It was just like, you know, every island was element themed, and every piece of that element was on that island. Everything was segregated. Will I do it that way? I don't know, man. I got my setup, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm definitely happy with this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got $1 million nature boost, hitting up 12 fucking nature habitats right now. Again, everybody is level 10. I'm not going higher. I believe I'm stopping at 12. If I go to 12, that'll be as high as I'm going. Period. So we maybe take all of these to 12. You can see how much that's going to cost. 45. 45. That is over. Yeah, that's a lot, man. That is a freaking ton of food. I believe it's 450,000. Math may be wrong. It's one of those multiplications. I don't care to think about it. But, yeah, we have Rabbit-X coming out. We have gotten 80%. We are so freaking close. Dude, I talked about so much in the original video. I'm just struggling to remember it all. So we are 5 freaking nodes away, man. This will be my first dungeon completion. I think I can do it. We only have 1 fucking day left. As soon as Rabbit-X gets done, I think I'm just going to use him. I think. I'll at least get him to 30, maybe. I have some food. I was planning to use this on Ledovic. If I level him to 40, and I level Musu to 35, and I level him to 30, I feel like I'm going to be pretty damn dented in my food, and I don't know if I want to be there or not. So we'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure I'm taking him to 40, though. I will probably take him to 40. You know what? Let's just go ahead and commit to 35. May get regeneration. Cooldown of 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not going with that. 50% shield though, man. That is a freaking ton. That is a cooldown of 3. This is too useful though, man. When we get 3 epics finally, this is finally going to fucking work, and it's gonna be a huge fucking deal. I'll be able to use poison and burn items reliably every single time. That's going to give me a massive advantage on fights that are 10 to 15 levels ahead of where I am. So I think we're going to discard this one. We can always learn. We can always change skills. Yeah, we can always change fucking skills. It's going to cost us, but we can do it. So I'm happy with where I am right now, and I am not going to be keeping this guy forever anyway. So we are at 4,400, 32 HP now. We have 943 from our rune. And this is going to greatly increase our regeneration as well from our fossil rush. Attack power is up. I think I might just do these to 35, man. So this guy's getting 100 and 200, 208 from that one. Oh shit, son. There it is. Check that out. So, what am I gonna do? Oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, the cleaning whirlpool does come in handy sometimes. We definitely cannot get rid of flooding. Stoning is very useful at times for me. But we're about to get our 3rd epic, so I won't need a mandated damage dealer to make up for only having one guy to fight with. So I think, again, as I went over, mass generation plus ancient wall, and then of course we'll throw in the energetic water when we can. Probably just throw these 2 on there and then hit energetic water, and that way he won't be mandated to use fossil rush. It's just too risky to give up flooding and cleaning whirlpool. This is not a viable attack option either way. So I think we're gonna pull the plug here. So we've done it. It's decided. And it is time to move on to our last guy. So when Rabbit-X comes out, taking a pretty hard hit here, 137,000 food just used. So we will probably use 220,000 food, as I said, to get this guy all the way up, maybe. So I think that's enough, because then we'll still have enough to get Ledebeck to level 35 or 40 when he comes out, and that's fine with me, man. I no rush to use a legendary for the hell of it. I mean, legendaries, as far as I can tell, aren't some kind of magical super gods. Now you have ones like General Thetis. On the other hand, now those legendaries, of course, yes, they are definitely game changers. But the guys I'm going to be getting are not, super special or anything. So I'm not super worried about throwing them in there the second I get it. Dude, look how fucking far I've come with 2 fucking epics, man. All the way to 62. 2 fucking epics, man. This fight was super bullshit, man. Trying to beat them with level 30s 2 level 30s. Oh my god, that was super hard. And then, of course, we had the first legend, Neministris, whatever the hell. And I lost the first fight because I kept getting ultimate by Rabbit and that instantly takes out Musu from full HP, regardless. So, if you are prepared and the game knows that it can't kill you, it seems to skip using his ultimate. Otherwise, he ultimates every single time. So, as soon as I made it to this guy with Musu and the Mammoth, I won pretty easy. It was like 10 minutes of back and forth the first time. And it was all that I could do to even break even using items. And I ended up losing. Actually, the game ended up crashing. So, oh, it shows us the required score. That's interesting. Anyway, I am about to start playing seriously now. It'll be the first fucking time since I started this game that I have 3 usable monsters that are actually, you know, worth a damn. I can actually do something. I now have regeneration. The huge fucking problem was that Musu could not regenerate. I could keep the Mammoth alive, but trying to keep Musu alive was taking resources from the Mammoth constantly, and that was killing me. Now that's no longer a problem. So I'm pretty sure that I can now progress through this shit as well. So I'll probably be doing this on my own. I am trying to upgrade my phone so that I can use the YouTube gaming app to record this for you guys. No more of this Facebook bullshit. I'm working on it. Hopefully it works out. So far it is not at all. I may try using the tablet I bought for my television. I believe it has an operating system that is high enough. We'll see what happens, man. But anyway, now you're caught up again. Second fucking time. Super fun. And, yeah. So, I'm gonna get back to it. Go check out The Witch and the 100 Knight. If you don't like the way it's going in the first playthrough, I have labeled a new game. I have labeled where the new game is starting at. And I am showing most of the storyline. I am skimming some of it, so if you want to catch the story, if you don't like the commentary, watch the commentary-less version. That's what it's there for. Then you can come back and watch the new game plus with commentary. I'm in a much happier place now. Much happier place. The most of the game, the beginning of the game, seemed like I needed to be on casual. It's not like other games. The difficulty setting, I believe that the higher setting, the only other setting that you can set it to is kind of like hardcore. And it's for like when you go through and your weapons are pimped out. It would be like an additional challenge to go through and beat the game that way. I got through most of the game with it on there, but it was just becoming so tedious and pointless that I was about ready to give up. I don't see the point in a game where everything is beating the fuck out of me, no matter how high my defense is, and I'm doing no damage even with the best weapons I can get. That was not doing it for me. But we have found a way around that, and now I have the best weapons in the game. And I have a very powerful set right now. I'm in a much better place. It's been much more bearable. I even went through fucking Valentine's Castle and completed that. So now the most tedious part of the game is pretty much over. So I'm probably going to finish the game again with a speedrun type playthrough. And then we're going to go and ascend the tower because I couldn't. That was why it told me to save in a different file, because I couldn't go and take the weapons and go up the tower without beating the entire game again. So, yeah, Anyway, I'm out of here. Also, check out my sweet ass collection of gems. I believe I was like 30 yesterday. I've gotten a fuck ton of gems in a very short amount of time. I guess I'll let y'all watch me choose what I'm gonna upgrade here. What am I going to make? I don't have enough gold for a legendary habitat, but that is what I'm building next. I don't give a damn about light monsters, so I'm not gonna waste 800,000 on that. Do they stack though? I don't know if they stack. I'm not wasting the money on that though. So habitats. It's gonna be a while. I guess I really can't do much of anything. So, since I can't make farms or buildings or anything, I guess what I'm gonna do is do some more cleanup. So, I don't know which island I'm getting next. I believe it's this one. I believe it's going in a circle here. And I'm gonna get that one, then this one, then this one, then this one, then this one, and then I'll be done. So I'm gonna take a chance here, and start clearing this one off. So let's see here, 16 hours. Who do I have? What do I have? What do I have upgrading? Because I'm only using my 4th worker to do serious shit like that. So I've got 2 here. What the hell else is... What the fuck else is being made right now? Facebook is super fucking gay about showing me this shit too, so I'm not seeing any big ass fucking timer on the screen. Oh wait, that's right, nothing is being made. 2, 4. Okay, so yeah, alright. We will pull the trigger on that. It is a lot of gold, but I can get that back really fast, so I'm fine with that. I'll do the 8-hour tonight for now. Let's just go ahead and pull the pin on one of these 4 hours. And then tonight I will drop this rock right here. When these 2 guys get done, I may start putting this up to 4. I need more space. And I'm not sacrificing habitats for it. Either way, every habitat needs to hold at least 3 people. So I'm gonna keep my theme to everything for now. Once I'm done breeding everything, all this fucking garbage is gone. I'm getting rid of all of it. I will keep one combination for breeding races. And that's it. I'll use the same fucking combination for breeding races over and over again. It'll probably be the Tarzape combo. Or maybe the Pandakin combo. The Pandakin combo, I believe, puts off monsters that are 26 seconds if I fail. Or I did see a video for making Rabbit X, I believe it was. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that shit or not. Anyway, so yeah, 3, 4, level 35, level 35, and we will be making Ledovec. We are breeding, Merce Snake and this guy for Razfish now, I believe. I don't know what I got. I won't be able to see it even on my mobile device until I move it over. I won't be able to move it over for a day, so it's going to be a very, very long process, which is why I'm going to go ahead and use this guy. Because it'll be days, it'll be fucking days before I get anybody that I can actually use. And I'm not waiting. I'm done waiting. Alright, well that's gonna do it for the video. I swear to God, if this does not have commentary like the last time I tried this, I'm fucking done. I'm sorry, you guys are gonna get a super lame ass speed commentary video. And if not, we're done here. Hope y'all enjoyed. That's what I'm up to. That's what I'm doing. Nothing else to say. Go watch The Witch and the 100 Knight.